Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Tuesday, December 16th, 2014. I'm Jeremy, talking about what you can do today to make tomorrow better. So now it's 25 minus 16. That's 9 days till Christmas. This will be 12, 11, 10, 9. Tip number 4, if we're counting backwards, 9 in the list of 12. Tips to a happier life, to a better you, a happier you, leading up to December 25th. I touched upon this a couple weeks ago when I said pick something to sacrifice. Kind of. The tip: stop social comparisons. Like, stop comparing your life to anyone else. Period. I brought up a sacrifice from a couple weeks ago because I committed to spend less time on Facebook, and I got to tell you up front, just turning off notifications on my phone makes that so much easier. Because I get distracted easily, and I'll look at my phone anytime I see a notification. I'd push it, and that would lead to however many minutes wasted. Now, even when I do happen to go on my phone, even though I know it's turned off, I don't even think to go on there because there's never any notifications saying there's anything on there. So I'm never tempted to look to make sure I'm not missing an important message or whatever. So that is just another vehicle, though, that we draw these comparisons to people around us and our friends and family, and some people don't even really know, which is completely pointless. But it's so easy. I mean, the cliche, the grass is always greener. It's so easy to get caught up, especially after a long and usually tough day, to sit down, and then now in this technologically advanced age with all this social media and all this digital world we can immerse ourselves in and get caught up on hundreds of people's lives in a minute if we want to. And it's like, it's so easy to think, man, wow, look at that. Like, it's just so easy to lose yourself and think, what am I, like, am I doing what I want to be doing? Am I, like, should I be doing what I'm doing? It's so easy to get down on yourself for not doing some of the things you see other people doing that look like that'd be fun, or you'd want to do that, or maybe they have a family and kids and you don't, you think you do, or they're in a relationship and, you know, or they're getting a job promotion. Maybe it's a job path that you thought about taking. I look back on my own life, and there's so many times where I could have taken a completely different path. And sometimes I think about where I'd be, what I'd be doing, like how different my life could be if I had made some different choices. But usually those are in the darker moments, you know, like the moments where you just, you know, nothing's going right, and you're like, how did I end up here? You know, I had such higher expectations for where I'd be right now, and I'm not there. Like, but nothing good ever came easy. Nothing great ever came easy. We're all given our own journey. Like, we all have our own path. We all have our own, you know, like our own gifts that we were allotted and that we're blessed with. And not everyone finds out what those are, because their life decisions take them down one road, and maybe they're happy, maybe they're not, but that's what it was, and they made their decisions and they're living with it. And then we all have to do the same thing and live with our decisions. And if you make a commitment to base your decisions on what your goals are and what you feel like your ultimate purpose is, you can never let those down moments and those moments of comparison when you see people doing things that you want to be doing or think you'd want to be doing, or, you know, thinking you'd be better off if you had done this. You can't do that, because there's always going to be second guesses. Unless something works out perfectly, unless you know, like in sports, unless you win the game, everything's going to be questioned that you did in that game. Even though you could have done everything right, that doesn't mean it's going to end up right. You know, you can't base your value in the results. It's the effort and the intent. If you know where you're going, you know no matter how many hurdles and setbacks you may face, you're going to get there eventually. You may see somebody running by you at a leisurely pace, looking like they're having a grand old time. They may be able to sit over on the side of the road and drink a margarita while you slug by like a turtle, and they're just chilling, sipping, knowing that they can hop on a hoverboard and go cruising by you because that's the lifestyle they chose to lead. Meanwhile, you couldn't afford a hoverboard, and you've been so busy grinding, you haven't been able to get the newest pair of shoes or work out enough to be able to catch him on the hoverboard, even though he's drunk off margaritas and pina coladas. But you know eventually you're going to get where you're going, and he may get wherever he's going or she's going. It may be an island somewhere or a tropical paradise, and maybe you both can live on to be happy. But while he may put on the appearance of being happy and like everything is great, at the end of the day, he has to sit down and look at himself in the mirror, or she, and wonder if his life is what he or she thought it would be, and if they're happy with it too. Because we all have our moments of great happiness, great joy, but then we also have all our down moments where we question, and it's all human nature. So the point of it is to stop social comparisons. Key to a happier life, one of them, stop comparing yourself. Stop looking at everybody's Facebook and thinking, oh man, wow, because everyone's projecting the best part of themselves. Well, there are some people that love to project drama and everything is wrong, but forget that. You can watch Jerry Springer. Just stop comparing yourself. Stop at least using social media for that. It can be a great thing. It can be a great thing for business and promoting your art, your concepts, your good spirit, your positivity. But for a large majority of people that use it to just completely self-glamorize, you can't compare yourself to that. And then the people even that are just talking about their family because they're proud of it, that's great, But know you have a purpose. And if you don't know what it is, then figure it out. Because then you won't care about what anybody else is doing, because you'll know what you were here put on this earth to do. So stop comparing, figure out what your goal is. If you already know, then just know that that's why you're here. And it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing, because you're going where you're going, and only you know where that is. And you might not even know where it is, but you know why you're trying to get there. So keep doing it. And all right, tomorrow, be 8 more days till Christmas. The days are flying by. Have a good one, and I'll see you then.